Hey ghouls, Terror Krueger, the sweetest psychopath you'll ever meet, and welcome back to my channel. Well, welcome back everybody. Today I have a fun video, where at least I hope it's fun for you, because it's definitely fun for me. Actually, was that a hair in my face? Okay. Take two. Anyways, I have a really fun video today. Actually, I've been trying to do this for a while now, and I was kind of going to start off with like random horror movies and then work my way into franchises. But I decided it's Friday the 13th today. Why not start with Friday the 13th? So what I'm going to do today is count down my top favorite 13... Oh my god, girl, I'm all over the place today. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Anyways, I'm going to be talking about my 13 favorite kills from the Friday the 13th series. They're not going to be in any particular order. They're just kind of like randomly thrown in here. They are pretty gory, but also like some of them I'm picking just because they stood out to me, like from watching the movies as a kid, even because some of them are kind of stupid. But it is Friday the 13th, so I tried to pick more somewhat creative kills. Because, I mean, how many times can he, like, stab someone in the gut with a machete? All that one is in there. How many times can he throw someone against an electrical box and cause them to blow up? So I kind of picked random deaths here and there that, you know, kind of sparked my interest. I thought were cool, I thought were funny, or have just stuck with me since, like, I was a kid, you know? So, I'm really excited to do this video. I hope you guys really enjoy it, and I do plan to do like a ton of other horror movie, like top kills and all that stuff. If you guys have any ideas, want to see me do something, you know, the comments are open and I always answer back. So go ahead and leave your feedback, your thoughts, what you guys want to see. You know, like I love makeup, and like I said, I'm going to continue to do makeup on this channel, but I also kind of want to move away from that, like, I don't know, just that whole community. I don't know, like, is it just me or is it you guys too? Like, I'm getting so bored of, like, the makeup community on YouTube. It's the same repetitive people, the same bullshit, and if you're not skinny white and face-tune your face to death, you get no recognition. So I'm honestly kind of so sick of it, and I'm just kind of moving on. Even the drama channels now are too. Like, those used to be fun because, you know, girl, I'm Latina and I love the chisme, but everyone is so far up, like, certain influencers' asses that you never actually get the troll tea, even though they claimed, like, I'm not biased, I'm gonna tell you all the tea, but, you know, you never actually hear the tea. Should I start a drama channel? No, just kidding. I don't want to go down that shit. I don't know. I like having fun, and I feel drama's fun, of course, but also, like, I'd rather do other shit than, like, focus on some whack-ass beauty community. Like, you know, I'm getting so bored of it. I'm honestly bored of, like, every single makeup launch that has come out, like, in the longest time. Like, I can't... Sorry, I had to go tend to my children barking. Anyways, fuck all that. I forgot what I was talking about anyways. Let's just get right into why we're actually here watching the channel. If you're new, what's up? Subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. It's John not to ask. Yes, I'm a dude. I'm a drag queen. I like to do my shit in drag. Just think of me as like the hood rat Elvira with a dick. I like to get in drag and talk about horror movies, talk about makeup, and whatever the fuck else that comes to mind. So if that's a problem for you, then hop onto another fucking channel and get the fuck out of here. If you love it, then let's talk about murder, okay? Okay, so like the number one, or whatever, like I said, they're in no order whatsoever. The first death that came to mind that I had to talk about was from Friday the 13th, Part 3, and that has to be when Jason kills someone for the first time in his signature hockey mask that he stole from some guy that was like playing jokes and shit, like annoying everybody. But this bitch gets shot in the fucking eye, and it's like 3D and corny, but I thought it was so fucking cute. I like how he just tosses a gun to the side and then just like casually walks off like no big deal. Yeah, so that was one of the ones that I kind of just wanted to add here because it's the first time Jason actually killed someone while wearing his hockey mask. Because if you're not familiar with the Friday the 13th series, Jason's mom is actually the killer in Part 1, and in Part 2, Jason just wears like a potato sack over his head, and he doesn't actually get his signature mask till Part 3 when he steals it from this goofy guy that's like playing jokes on everyone and getting on everyone's goddamn nerves. I forgot his name. The second death that stood out to me, mostly because like I remember this death so much from when I was a kid, happens to be like, goddamn, I think this is Jason Lives. Oh my god, I'm so sorry if I forgot that wrong. I will totally correct it. I believe it is Jason Lives. And so they're at like this little party or whatever. Well, you know, this couple's getting on in a van. He steps away to pee or whatever. And the footage is also a little grainy because it's like an unedited version because they cut down the death. They thought it was too gruesome. But anyways, Jason just sticks this girl in the eye with a fucking party horn and even makes this funny little like honky clunky noise. And I just always loved that as a kid. They do find her body later on with the horn in her face, but it was due to editing. I guess just because of censorship or whatever, they like cut the scene out like after like the horns in her eye and she like falls down dead. So that's why that image was like a little shitty looking. I apologize. And number 3, oh my god, I remember this one so much because me, my cousin, and like 2 other friends and like 2 ladies were like in front of us, were like the only people in the fucking theater, and that has to come from Jason X, Janice's death. After they kind of like try to get rid of Jason, after he like bulks up and becomes like Mega Jason or whatever, they kind of like try to get rid of him by blowing up half the ship, but of course Jason, that little cockroach, sticks on. He punches a hole through like the ship, and everyone's trying to run away. This one bitch gets like swept up, and the fucking gate like goes over the hole and like totally sucks her out, and she looks like bacon hanging there in the little vent. I just remember that was like the first time I'd ever seen a death like that, and that really stuck out to me also as a kid, and it was just really fucking funny. So that's another one that just kind of like stuck in my head from childhood. And I wasn't gonna add this one because technically, once again, it's not a Jason Voorhees kill, because in part 5, it's just someone using like the whole Jason identity to kill people. It's not actually Jason, but then again, this is the deaths for Friday the 13th, not Jason's kills. This is just Friday the 13th deaths. And this one stuck out to me a lot because it's Tiffany Helm. She's a cute little goth girl just dancing to In His Eyes, and I just like to do this gothic robot 80s dance, which is so like, I was obsessed with that so much in high school. But he pops up behind her, chokes her up against the wall, and he stabs her in the gut, and she dies. It's kind of simple and whatever, but like once again, it was just one that kind of like really stuck out to me, especially like behind the scenes of it, because originally, again, because of censorship, she actually got stabbed in the vagina, and that's how she like died. But because of censorship, they had to go back and like film her just getting stabbed in the stomach instead of her cunt. Are we on 5? I think we're on 5. This one has to be one of the deaths that also stuck out to me because I'm not gonna lie, I did meet CJ Graham, the guy who plays Jason in part 6, which is the one I'm talking about right now. And this is his favorite death that he ever got to film in the movie, and it just kind of stuck out to me. And I never realized like how cool it was because it is so different than like how people usually die in the Friday the 13th films. And it's when the officers like chasing Jason in the woods and they're kind of fighting, and he's beating the shit out of Jason with a fucking rock, and then Jason kind of like just turns up and like grabs him and bends him backwards and completely snapping his back in half. I thought that was really cool because like up until like, I mean, Freddy versus Jason, I haven't really ever seen anything like that, so I thought that was pretty cute too. And the next one is a super quick death too. I believe this is also from Jason Lives. Like I said, if I'm wrong about any of these, I will correct myself in somewhere in this video. But it's a really quick one, but I just always stuck out to me again because as a kid, like I don't know why, like the whole like crunching a bone always just stuck out to me. But this one girl's kind of like creeping around her cabin and she peeks up the window, and it always made me laugh because he just snatches her out and but then he grabs her off the floor and like twists her head completely around, and you just hear like that satisfying crunch. I always just love that. Like I don't know what my deal is with like hearing bone crunching as a kid, but that one always stuck with me too, and I was just like I think he also does it too when I think in the same movie, he crushes a policeman's head and you hear like the like bones crunching. It was hot. And the next one is from Friday the 13th, the final chapter, which is like the 4th one. I always like this part just because I was like cute, and I also love like the reveal after they find his body, and also the guy taking the shower is just really fucking cute. But Jason breaks through the fucking glass and it's like scrunching up his fucking face, and you can just see his legs like twitching and stuff, and he was hot. What a waste. And then his girlfriend finds him like with his face shoved down into the glass, and I always just love that. It looks so wicked and so cute. And always like I had a fear of like I slipped in the shower, I was gonna like fall and shove my head through the glass and the same thing was gonna happen to me. I had such a creative imagination. Unfortunately, nothing that cool ever happened to me in the shower. Oh my god, and the next one, it's like a very simple death. Like, it's Jason Takes Manhattan when he's strangling the girl on the boat. And not necessarily because, like, her death, like, he seriously just strangles her. Like, that's it. But what stood out to me more is that the actress herself actually did her whole stunt. And after he, like, kills her from, like, choking her, he slams her on the floor super hard. And I was like, kudos to her, because, bitch, that looked like it hurt. From what I've read and everything I've looked up for like behind the scenes, like that was legit her. He legit just threw her to the floor. Like it wasn't a stunt person. And that just stuck out to me. So I was like, damn, that's cool. Like, I mean, getting choked out must totally suck, but like, I mean, if you're not into that. But to get slammed on the floor like that, I mean, that's some total BDSM. Like, okay. And this one, I believe, oh my god, like, I keep saying it, but I know people are gonna come at me in the fucking comments, like, if I say one of the movies, like, wrong, because, you know, there's fucking, like, 13 goddamn movies, like, there's a lot of them. Okay, sorry if I get the fucking whichever one wrong, they're pretty much all the same after a while. Although I do enjoy Friday the 13th. They all kind of run together after a while, like, same shit, same shit. But mostly just because, like, I did, like, a review on, like, the Sharon Tate murder movie with that Hilary Duff, and I got, like, little things wrong, like, oh, he walked up to the door, he didn't walk to the pool. Like, I got little fucking things wrong, and people fucking, like, attacked me in the comments, and I'm like, calm down, bitch, go drink your apple juice and calm down, go take a poop, take a nap. Yeah, sorry, and that's why I just had to keep saying it. I believe this is also from Jason Lives. I'm almost sure it is. This is when like the corner guy, like, he's very pervy and gross, like, he's even, like, kind of checking out the girls' dead bodies that they're bringing in. And I just like it because this was, like, a really gruesome kill, too. Like, he's, like, watching some really corny 80s workout video of these girls dancing or something, and he's eating like a pig. And then Jason sneaks up behind him, and he totally fucking, like, slits his throat with, like, a bone saw and, like, twists his head completely around. And it was really, oh, that girl was really cute. Kiram Terror, I like that. And I don't know, I just really love the gruesomeness. He also kills the nurse right after. I didn't add her on here, but he kills her pretty, like, gruesome, too. Like, he stabs her in the chest and he, like, just drags the knife up or down. Sorry if I got the details wrong, but I just really like that too. It just seemed like, ooh, he was so fucking angry. I loved it. The next one has to be from Jason X again. When he kills the first girl, like, she's like the little scientist girl, and he dips her head in, like, a, oh my god, I don't know what that shit's called. Some shit that turns you to ice. He pulls her head out and smashes it completely. I just thought that was really fucking cool. Like, I mean, her little dump of her neck just there with her face gone. I thought that was pretty cool. That one was also, like, I remember, like, in the theater, like, me and, like, my cousin and the four other people that were the only ones in the theater, like, were like, whoa! Like, when that happened, because it was just so cool. I liked it a lot. Last three I'm going to talk about, and of course I have to add this one because, I mean, it's from the original one. It's Kevin Bacon, and Tom Savini did the kill. It's where Kevin Bacon's, like, smoking a joint, chilling on the bed, and Mrs. Voorhees is hiding under the bed, grabs his head, and, like, sticks a spear through his fucking neck. And apparently the fucking scene was going wrong at the time, so Tom Savini was, like, under the bed with a fucking tube, like, blowing all the blood out so it would go through because they weren't going to be able to film it again or something. I'm not too, like, sure on what happened, but I know he's like, this needs to be right, and like, blew through that fucking tube and shot all the blood that spurts out from Kevin Bacon's neck. Which he also did the show called The Following, Kevin Bacon. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm really, really, like, down to, like, watch it because it's, like, most of it's based off the original script for Scream 3. And, oh my god, imagine the fucking masterpiece Scream 3 could have been if, like, it didn't have to do with all the censorship because of what was going on at the time. If you don't know what, like, the original script was, I'll definitely do one of these on Scream later and we'll talk about it, we'll kiki about it, because wow, that could have been a cooler movie. Like, I mean, I like Scream 3 mostly because of Parker Posey, but I mean, it could have been so much better. I'm sorry. And then number 12 has to be, oh my god, like, the cute-ass guy who's, like, doing the handstand. I want to say this is part 3. He's just, like, walking around doing a handstand after fucking. I mean, if it was that bomb and that's what he's doing, then holla. Jason slashes him down, like, the crotch with the fucking machete. And then even when, like, the body's revealed later by the girl, like, it is super cute. Like, just his leg all, like, mangled up and everything. Oh, he's so hot. Oh, he's so hot. I mean, if he came back as a zombie, I would totally try to get it. I mean, I could staple him back together, right? And then number 1, I had to, well, 13. Oh my god, I'm, like, so going out of fucking order. I'm sorry if I'm confusing y'all. And number 13 has to be, I mean, if you didn't see it on here and you're familiar with the franchise, it's here now. This is also Kane Hodder's favorite death scene he filmed as Jason when he played him. And this is when he breaks into, like, the girl's, like, tent, and he, like, totally, like, snatches her up and drags her out, and he starts beating her, like, well, no, he just beats her one time, smashes her, and, like, against a tree. They also redid it in Jason X because it was so iconic, where he just beats 2 girls with the fucking sleeping bags and then slams the other one against the fucking tree. That death was just always so funny to me, even, like, as a kid watching it, when he snatches her up and the original one and slams her face up against the fucking tree in the sleeping bag. It was just so, like, I remember me and my morbid little cousins just laughing at it because it was fucking funny, especially in Jason X, once again, when he does it. And I didn't add those girls to, like, the list because technically they're a simulation. They're not real people that got killed. They kind of was just a distraction to get away from Jason. You know what I mean? So I just had to add that in there because, I mean, if you love something once, let's do it again, right? Honestly, they did it like what, 13 times? Because all the movies are kind of the same. And I know I didn't add any kills from the remake. I didn't add any kills from Freddy vs. Jason because I kind of want to make a separate video for that later. And I know I didn't add any kills from Jason Goes to Hell because I fucking hate that movie so much that I don't really remember it too much. Except Freddy's hand coming out at the end, but I really didn't fucking like that movie. And I don't remember any of the kills being that interesting. I remember the effects being really cool, like when the guy's turning back into Jason after all that shit or whatever, but it was just nothing too like memorable. Sorry if you like that one, I just didn't like it. That's fun. Like, I really enjoyed that. Like, getting all the footage together to like make this movie, rewatching like all the kills was so fun. I think for the next one, I'm seriously gonna try to watch like every movie to kind of really like, we'll see what stands out to me for like a Destiny in the movies to add in here for y'all. Please tell me if you guys like this video. I really hope you did. If it's not the best, I mean, this is the first time and we'll get better as we go on. So obviously, I mean, my name's Tara Krueger, so definitely be looking for a Nightmare on Elm Street 1 pretty soon. Of course, I want to do all the like iconic horror movies, and I kind of want to dip into like B movies. You know, just something fun. You know, everyone loves a little good death. I mean, it still has to do with makeup sometimes, especially because of the 80s. They all use like special effects. They don't use any of the computerized bullshit, and I think it's so fun. Anyways, if you guys want to hang out with me in between uploads, you could follow me on Instagram. That's Tara_Krueger. I'll leave it down in the link below as always. If you're curious about what I used on my face, I'll go ahead and leave that down in the description below to tell you guys what I used to beat my mug today. But yeah, if you're new here, hello, thank you. I really appreciate you guys here. Hopefully you guys like this video. Please tell me, let me know your thoughts. I want to know, do you guys like this? Do you want me to stick to makeup? Do you want me to do more horror things? I really want to dip into doing true crime pretty soon too, so I hope you guys are excited for that. I am. But yeah, until then, please share this video. Tell your friends about me. I'm totally awesome. I'm rad. You're welcome. Just kidding. I'm not that narcissistic anymore. But anyways, smash that like button, hit the bell for notifications, subscribe to this channel, and until the next time, I'll see you ghouls later. Oh fuck, it was the wrong way. Sorry.